While covering the Toledo Expo this year, I had the pleasure of meeting and interviewing David McCormick, the owner of Dave's RC Electronics. In addition to fabricating the electronic controller boards for Century Jet Models Retracts, David also develops and distributes his own electronics to the modeling community. This year, David and I talked about his new SafeStart system. SafeStart is an electronic safeguard that lets the modeler plug in his or her flight battery and have full control of the model without having to worry about the throttle being advanced accidentally. This makes it easy to make adjustments to control surfaces on an airplane or adjust steering on an RC car or truck. When the modeler is ready to fly or drive, the throttle can be armed by simply pushing a lighted button. Installation is easy. There are two servo-type wires coming from the main circuit board, along with a short wire harness with a switch at the end. The two labeled servo-type wires plug into the lead coming from the electronic speed control and the model's receiver. The switch is mounted inside the model at a location that is easily accessible from the exterior of the model. I'm using the SafeStart in my SIG Manufacturing Cadet Senior Sport ARF. I chose this plane for my review because it has a 16-inch propeller, a large electric motor, and a 6-cell or 22.2 volt lithium polymer battery. I had plenty of options with my plane, so I opted to mount the switch so it was accessible without having to cut a hole in the covering material. With the flight battery plugged in, you can see that the switch is glowing red. This means that there is power to the receiver. This also means that you can make trim adjustments or check operation of any of the servos. When I'm ready to fly, I simply press and hold the switch in for 3 seconds. This will turn the color of the switch to green, indicating that the motor and electronic speed control are now ready to use. When I'm done flying and it's time to carry my plane back to the pit area, I can disarm the motor by simply pushing the switch again. It will now stay in the safe mode until I disconnect and reconnect the flight battery. In addition to being a great safety tool, the SafeStart can notify you of a partial throttle situation. If your transmitter has a throttle stick advanced at all and not at full idle, the switch will glow orange and flash quickly. Returning the throttle to the idle position resets the switch to red, and it's ready to be armed to go be used. In my case, it's time to head to the field to get in an afternoon of flying. Thanks for watching, and I bid you all many happy landings.